I'm Aaron Hallett. I write original Christian rock. I'm out here yet again because I come out every day. Let's see, I got a riff in my head. Harmonic minor, maybe. So I just play whatever and then put a song together with a couple parts that I come up with. That makes a verse, I guess. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to track that real quick. Got one good one. There's a chorus. Okay. Okay, there. Color code. Let me tweak this sound just a little bit because I gotta cut some low end off, I think. All right, let me just see if I can get through this because I probably can. All right, I just tried a bunch of times and I give up for now because my muscle memory's not there. And I always say I've got like ADD and my brain likes to compartmentalize. So every time I do this, it's like my brain's like, surely the next time I hit this note first. Well, I don't know why, but I like know it's not the right one, and then I go, ugh. And then I switch parts, it tries to plug it. It's like, it's a whole thing. So I got to get the muscle memory before I can do it right. So I'm just going to punch in this side, and then when I get it down more, I'll do the other side. Because why? I'm not going to just torture myself trying to do this a million times. That's where like I'm talking about. My brain is like, surely that's a B instead of a B flat. And it's like, no, just hit the dang tritone, you stupid, dumb. All right, that worked like a charm. I got right through the thing. It's a lot better. Yeah, sometimes I forget that when I'm out here because I'm like, no, get it right. But sometimes you just need to chill out for a second and let your like brain process the info, and then you can come back and do it. So I want to tweak this sound, and I want to further tweak the left side one. All right, let's see. How about I just do the guitar solo right now? All right, I grabbed my bass, brand new bass, a couple days now. I never took this sticker off. So yeah, I just wanted to low range because I keep doing like MIDI bass or trying to drop the 4-string bass I have had since I was like 16, but it just doesn't work that great. Not like the guitar, and I got sick of it, so I got this. Now, the thing is, unlike traditional bass tuning where it's B, E, A, D, G, C, I want to go EA, then, so yeah, EA, and then EADG. So this is a 4-string bass, this is drop. Full octave for when I want to get stupid heavy. The thing is, though, they gauge these strings like I was going to tune this to B, so it's kind of floppy. So I got to order specialty strings, and I'm searching around for them. They're kind of hard to find, but I was like, I got to get like something for like a 7-string bass and just toss one of the strings. Punching in, I don't even care. Yeah, I kept messing up, so I just punched in. I said, screw it. So I'm just going to have the bass fading every time I do the riff, fading into the next loop. I'm not fighting myself to do the whole thing. I got to relearn the part because it like feels so different on here. And like I said, not used to the instrument. I'm getting there. Played a little better than I did the last 2 days on it. When I get the gauge I need for this tuning too, that'll help because I like feel like I can't dig in because it'll just, yeah, it's like spaghetti. I am actually going to use the MIDI bass, but not for the main sound. I'm just going to do a thing here quick. It's just mega heavy now. There we go. Just did these 3 notes because I don't know what I played on the bass. Well, I do, but I don't want to try and recreate it on a keyboard. And frankly, it'll just interrupt everything anyway. So this part is just going to be the root note sizzle. MIDI guitar library. It's Shreddage 3, Hydra, and Dark Wall bass, by the way. More often than not, I just run them through the amp modeling provided on the plugin, although this one in particular, the rhythm guitar, I'm running through the saw amp. The clean one, I'm just using the amp modeling effects on the plugin. Bass is just on the plugin. I just disappeared into the house for a little bit, put some lyrics down, chugged some cold brew, because, you know, more coffee after giant morning coffee is always a good thing, if you're me. All right, so what do I want to do? Yeah, improvised stuff equals really difficult to duplicate, so it's not difficult if I copy paste it. I don't know what the heck that was, but I think I nailed it. So yeah, I'm just gonna say sure. There we go. Today was a copy paste day. I'm having more of those. I'm just like realizing I don't want to. I'm not doing this to show off. I'm just like literally writing music. So why do I care if I copy paste? Because that's what I'm gonna do for most things. For the sake of the video, it looks good if I do a full take all the way through on the guitar, bass as well. Although I haven't achieved that lately because, you know, the new one is throwing me a curveball. If I can't play it like on point, I'm just not gonna like try and get through because I'm just gonna end frustrated and not playing something right. So nah. Wait, I don't need to charge that. What am I doing? I just did that yesterday. I got like a week on that. Historically, I would like try and do everything all the way through, almost as if I was playing live, and I'd show like 8 guitars and whatever else I did, but that's just more and more unrealistic. And since I started doing 4K videos, it's just my computer is too bogged down. So this way, I just get a guitar, bass, drums, vocal, and you know, that kind of thing. So it's what we're gonna have here. I do layer a lot of stuff on, and I just think it sounds good, and I'm having fun like messing around with seeing what I can squeeze into the mix, you know, just that kind of stuff. But I just come out here every morning, show up, and write a song, you know? That's all this is. I turn on the camera while I'm doing it, and my interest is literally just writing music and then recording and seeing how I can figure things out. So that's all you're seeing. I'm not fancy. I mean, obviously, I'm just out here in whatever the hell it is I'm even wearing. I just throw clothes on. I write stock music all day for like my main thing. So that's like me on a computer recording music, and mostly with MIDI. So yeah, anyway, that's it though for this particular song. Those lyrics are going to be copy pasted to the bottom of the description box. I don't know if I even just said that, but just, if I did, we're just going to pretend I didn't, and I did now. If I didn't, then I'm an idiot, and we're going to ignore the last thing I said. So how's that? The middle of the description box has where you can find me online, purchase and stream my music, and it's a big list just listing all the places you can find me. The top has a link to Bible teaching. So at the beginning of every video, I say it's Christian rock. My lyrics are sometimes about that. Because I do a song every day, sometimes that necessitates randomness because, like, you know, just have to do that for the volume I'm putting out here. But anyway, what I do is just say, hey, this link's here. It's a good resource to really good teaching. It's the only really good teaching I know of. And I say that because I see other things that present themselves as good teaching, but they're all subjective, and that they're traditional, denominational, personal, emotional, text out of context, whatever other baggage, just piled on, skewing the meaning, screwing everybody up. So this is not that. It's objective teaching. What does it actually say? What were the writers intending? Getting to exactly what is being said, and then just teaching and only teaching. I think it's a good resource. I'm repeating myself there, but that's the sole reason I put it in the description box. If you want to hear me, subscribe, that kind of stuff. And, well, not hear me per se, hear my music. Yeah, that's it for now. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
In the eyes of